Thank you, Ezra. Man, it feels great to be back. It feels like I never left. I've been a long-time member here, and it's amazing to see so many new faces and a couple of old ones. Today, it is my honor and my special privilege to introduce not only my business partner in Saigon, Vietnam, but also one of my best friends. And you won't believe where I met this guy. I met him in Saigon at a Toastmasters club. So, you can see that Toastmasters has changed my life in many ways I can't even begin to tell you. And I'm sure it will for many of you guys. Next week, it may change Thomas's life because next week he's going to be competing in the World Championships of Public Speaking. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the stage my friend, my business partner, and public speaker extraordinaire, Thomas Bellehchili.
Have you ever pretended to be someone you are not? Just because you want to impress? Just because you want to show you are perfect? Especially when you like someone. Have you ever? It is exactly what happened to me when I first met her. It was in Hong Kong, in the train. This girl, she was not beautiful. She was beautiful. I went and asked her name. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? Her name was Ming Ming, and her friend Wei Wei. Ming Ming, Wei Wei. I was thinking maybe it's a tradition in China to say your name twice. So I say, hi Ming Ming, nice to meet you. My name is Thomas Thomas. About a week later, I tried to invite her for dinner. I really liked her. So we set a meeting at 7. I arrived at 6. It was the only time in my life I was on time. I was not myself. We arrived at the dinner. We sit in front of each other. She looked at me, I look at her. I was nervous. I didn't know what to say. So I said nothing. And then I asked her a very important question. I say, Ming Ming, do you have a boyfriend? Do you know what she said? Do you know what she said?
Yes.
No.
It's complicated. And when the girl says it's complicated, it means it's really complicated. Just forget it. And then I say, Ming Ming, can you tell me more? What type of guys do you like? And she said, I like strong men and very organized. And this is exactly what I'm not. So I was by myself and I wanted to pretend. So every time, look at me, I'm not strong. So every time she asked me what time it is, I tried to show my muscle. I said, look, it's 9 o'clock. I was always pretending, no matter the situation. And then during the dinner, she started to ask me questions. And she said, so where were you, Thomas? What's your job? And at that time, actually, I was just looking for a job. But I didn't want to tell her that. I want to show a strong man. So I said, actually my job is complicated. The same answer. And then she asked me, so actually, where do you live? In downtown or? The reality was, I was living with my mom. But I didn't want to say that, so I had to pretend. So I said to her, actually, I'm living near my parents. Well, you know, my parents live in this room and we in the next room. So it's not that wrong, but still, I was pretending. After that dinner, I said to her, okay, I will take my BMW, bus, metro, and walk. Okay, I had to pretend. Everything. After this dinner, with my BMW, I came back home. And at that time, I remember that I took a glass of water, I sit on my sofa, and I didn't feel so good because I felt the real me, not happy, not confident, the one that nobody see outside, but the real me. That's me. And with Ming Ming, I was always pretending. I was pretending actually the same way I was also in my workplace. Because all my colleagues, they always know how I am. I'm funny, I'm crazy, I'm not organized. But when the boss comes, every time I had to pretend. I had to pretend to work, send email. Actually, I was sending email to myself. What I was doing. It's crazy. I don't know why, but I was, I even pretend to have glasses to look serious. I was not myself. But how you feel every time you go home and you see the real self? You look in the mirror and you don't even know who you are. And that's terrible. Because it's very difficult to be yourself, to feel when you're lost. So, one day, I remember we had a work project. At that time, I was trying to look very, very serious. And actually, one of my colleagues, he said to me, Thomas, what's wrong with you? You look so strange, like so serious. But actually, we miss the crazy you. We miss the funny. Why you need to be like this? And then I realized, why do I need to pretend to be someone else? I can just be myself. That's me, the real me, that people can appreciate. You don't have to always pretend to be like others. And you know what? Ming Ming, Thomas. I received a call from her. And she said, Thomas, we need to talk. This sentence never sounds good. When a girl needs to talk, it sounds dramatic. So she said to me she wanted to leave because I said, why? You don't like me who have spent so much time? And she said, it's not that I don't like you. I don't like the one you pretend to be. She said to me. And then I realized, yes, why I need to be like this. Just be myself. No matter I'm crazy, that's me. No matter I speak with my French accent, that's me. Always keep your style. So then, I said to Ming Ming, Ming Ming, you wanted to find a strong man? You wanted to find this guy, like perfect? I said, look, I will be your Superman. Yes, totally Superman. And you know what? I will tell you something. I will keep it. Superman can always get whatever he wants. Now I'm in Chicago. No, I'm in Toronto, actually. North America is where Superman was born. I'm from France. I have always dreamed to be Superman. Like most of us dream to be Superman, the perfect man. But actually, Superman will always get Ming Ming. But the thing is, I said to Ming Ming, I can get everything you want. You can ask me anything. The only thing you cannot ask me, don't ask me to fly. We all dream to be Superman. We always try to follow the Toastmaster rule. We try sometimes to imitate others. Every time we read books about success stories, we see the news, we try to do the same thing. We see your friend doing some business or whatever we see. Sometimes we are not ourselves because we see the world that is shining. Maybe on the news, on the social media, on Instagram. We try to be sometimes someone else. Photoshop. Because we want to be perfect. We want to be the Superman. But actually, what's the point? What's the point to be Superman? What's the point to show you are perfect if you are not yourself? It actually doesn't make any sense. Because by being yourself, even if you are simple, you can inspire the world. You can inspire by your own story. The story I have, I met Jay in Vietnam. This story is simple, but unique enough to give the example for the world. So you don't have to follow all these success stories and stress out. Just be yourself. So today, I'm very happy to be here in Toronto. I just came yesterday, and I want to share my simple story with you. And I hope, just by being myself, I hope you can understand my French accent. Because that's me. And the thing is, I don't want to be Superman. I just take back the jacket. Because the reality is, I want to be myself. Thomas. Because that's me.